this video is not about Joe. It's more about Tracker GG actually. Um, as far as I can calculate, something's not adding up. Well, I calculated it in my head, but I was like, this doesn't seem accurate. And then I tried using a calculator, which is what I'm going to show you right now. I'm not saying these are bad stats. I don't really know what bad or good stats would be in regards to Marvel Rivals, but it shows here. I can do this 131 matches. This is the only small number. That's why I'm going to do it like this, because I can use the calculator at the same time and show you a little thing he also wrote underneath. But he got MVP 18 times out of those 131 matches. If we divide that into the amount of matches, so as I said, I don't know how this is calculated, but it did not seem right to me. And the SVP 37.31% of the time, that's in my mind was super close to 50%, like 13% off. But there is a far way between 25 SVPs over to half of 131. So if we do 25 divided by 135 and do it in there, like these two numbers here are not far between. There is 18 and 25. That's 7 apart. But that should magically go from slightly under 30% up to 38%, close to. Again, something doesn't add up. And I calculated, I actually went through Joe's matches. I went here and took, now I don't remember specifically how far down. It was, I think it was approximately here, 125 matches. I'm 6 matches off. So I will take those as I go down. You can see here, 1 SVP plus 1 SVP plus another SVP plus another SVP. There we go. Plus another. And then going through here, taking all SVPs by themselves. This is, as I said, 125 matches. So when I reach the bottom, I will take 6 more matches. So you can see, like, we're close to the 25 here. We just need 2 SVPs more in total. I needed more calculators. Stop doing that. We needed 2 more SVPs in total. So that would be another and another. But we were like 3 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that does not up either. We are now having 150. So 150 means we need to take 19 away to reach 131. Oh no, sorry. It's he got 131. My bad. Because if I go here and I take should I do it on this one here? Oh, it's annoying. Like these here doesn't function as links. Oh, that's annoying. If I take here, it shows 134. So he got newer matches. My bad. Give me 2 seconds. I will be using these numbers here instead to show that the website is not like calculating it correctly. 19 MVP, 134 matches. You can see it right here. 134, right there. That gives 14.17%. If we then do the 27 SVPs and 134, that's 20%. So MVP is more than doubled up, and SVP is slightly under doubled up. So I don't know if they have different values or whatever, but they're not calculated in the amount of matches. Even though you see here 19 MVPs out of 134 matches. So it tries to argue this. And again, this doesn't fall to a fault of Joe's, not at all. It will never fall to a fault of Joe's. So he's just like trusting the website he's using to calculate properly, which, as I said, it doesn't look like it's actually doing that. So if we here take and calculate all of them, SVP and MVP, it's faster like that. 3, there we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see it calculates together with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 here at the bottom, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47, 47 out of 150. Divided by 150, that's only 31%. I know that I added I added 16 more matches. Funny enough, if you do that, say 19 plus 26, add 16 more matches, he only had one extra MVP. MVP, SVP, whatever it was. So like, it really doesn't add up with the calculation, which then is funny that Joe didn't think about it, because he then like rounds the MVP SVP's number up. 37 becomes 40%. 28 becomes there 30%. So he rounds it further up. And seeing how the website is actually not calculating correctly the percentage of how often it happens, he then thinks that he should get 65 to 70% MVP, SVP of the time, when in fact, out of all these 150 last matches, he should only do it 31.3% of the time. As I said, because the calculation is wrong, and that has nothing to do with Joe. This just proves you need to fact check what's happening on the internet. Like, how can you trust, in this case, a website like Tracker.gg to actually show you the real statistics when something as simple as a calculation is done incorrectly? SVPs 27 out of 134, SVP percentage 39.13 out of 134. So it gives you the information that it calculates, but it does it wrong. This 27 does not reach close to 39%. Again, I can do it. 27, that was multiplied. 27 divided by 134, multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. That is 20.15. Because the 9 then makes you round up on the 14, on the 4. So like, you're still a far cry under this number. Same goes with the MVP, 19 MVPs out of 134 matches. MVP percentage, 29.23 out of 134 matches. 19 divided by 134, multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. You have 14.18. 9 again rounds up the 7th. Otherwise, it would be 14.179. But here you only use 2 digits, 2 decimals. So, like, again, it didn't seem correct in my mind, and my mind is so bad at math. I need calculators to properly do that. But just the numbers over to each other doesn't seem like 40% of the time, and it wasn't. It's only 1/5 of the time that it happened that he got SVP over the percentage that they're showing. So I don't know what they're doing here, but you can apparently you cannot use it for anything because it's misleading. It's showing you a higher number than what actually should be shown as a percentage of how often you get this rewarded. And you can even do it, calculate it yourself on your own. Find there up in search, find your own profile, go to competitive. You can see Joe did the same. Overview, competitive. So if you want to do for competitive, if you want to do for all modes, quick play, conquest, doesn't matter. Then you just take the matches. You scroll over how often it happens. We can do over 25 matches too, but it doesn't show. Yet it does actually show how often, just here on the side, that he actually gets it. So he does get it a fair amount of time, but he doesn't get it as many times as this website. Now, back to something like Joe. If, for example, a website like this that is used to track stats can be wrong on something as simple as this, and someone like Joe then takes it and increases it just that extra bit. Even the win rate, 48.9. That's 49%. It's not even 50%. And remotely, if you take 51, then why not also just say 49? So it's more like 49 to 50% than it is 50 to 51%. If you take something as simple as that, why lie about numbers that everyone can see? That's the thing with Joe. He lies about everything, regardless what it is, even more when it is that you actually can see what is happening. Because you could take any and all of his videos and then find people arguing against what it is he says. So when you shoot your weapons, especially when multiple weapons are shot near you, my understanding is that other players' noise are reduced, muffled due to your hearing being disrupted by gunfire. Check episode 5. I prove no footstep exists, showing a player using such cheat. So like he's not even taking that and argues against it. He's just saying, yeah, fuck whatever it is you said. I just claim whatever it is I want. And that's what he does with all of his videos. He just simply claims. But according to him, he's never wrong because he always have some sort of delusional argument against others and why he must be right. And it has been going on for insane amount of time. You can see, like, I have gone through a crap ton of his videos. Not all of them down here I have watched. I skimmed through to see how many times he was MMR 3, 4, 5. I did this here to see if it showed his MMR, and it doesn't in a good portion of the clips. You can see here too. Oh, that's this one here extended. This one here. Because Joe says that he used to be 5-star, and then because of cheaters fell down to 4-star, and then further down to 3-star. Where you can see like matchmaking 2 2 2 2 3 3 2 3 3 3. Like, he's not even remotely close to actually being on these 4 or 5-star matches, and yet he claims that he always was. If you go even further down before Deceived Ink, he should also have some down here. There we go. Even more here. Like, in all of his videos, he shows the MMR enough to show that he used to be 2 and 3-star, only touching 4-star 3 times. So if you can lie about something as simple as that, what else, what other extent would you go to cry cheater all the time? And that's why he have so many videos, because he lies all the time. Like, he got 554 videos. Close to the bottom, there's a lot of them being about Stalker and stuff like Metal Gear Solid, where he doesn't talk about cheating. There are also some Diablo 3 videos. So it's not 556 videos about cheaters. It started out being about gameplays, how he did it, what game he liked playing, and such things. I don't know why it shifted over to lying all the time, but that is why I do this. I have this channel to show you that Joe is a pathological liar and cannot be trusted. Exactly like Tracker GG here. Tracker GG not calculating the win rate and the SVP and such correctly. There. These numbers here does not add into the percentage amount out of 131 matches. So just like that, be skeptical with what people says on the internet. Be skeptical with what I say, and go check it yourself. Go through Joe's videos and double check what it is that I'm saying. Does it match with what actually happens? Am I skipping over some details? Double check, fact check, look into it, be curious. That's all I'm asking of people. And they should not blindly trust Joe either. However, there are a lot of people doing that, and that's why I continue making these videos. So yeah, there's that too.